Saturday nights on the CW are magic. When the Masters of Illusion come on.
Not as good without the glitter.
I know.
We are joined this morning by magician David Gabbay, who is going to be on tomorrow night's episode. Good morning, sir. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me, John and Courtney.
Okay, so when did you fall in love with magic?
Back when I was a little kid, I had two older brothers that would do tricks here and there, and then there wasn't a fourth child, so I just kept up with it.
Well, there you go.
That is really cool. By the way, we should point out you were supposed to be talking with Cody, but management made him disappear by having to go host segments over at the arena for March Madness. So I understand you have a trick for us?
Yeah, let me grab some coins. Here we go. These are Morgan silver dollar coins.
Okay.
I'll bring it in for a second if it can zoom in and see that. These are from 120, 130 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 3 of them, and they're going to pass from one hand to the other. So if I just hold my hands here and wave, see, one can pass across. Ooh, let's try that again, and then we'll get the other one.
What?
So now that's 2 and just 1, and then we'll do this one real slow. Here we go. Just toss it in the air, and there it is in between the other 2.
What?
All 3 coins go across.
How?
You were looking, and I was looking, and Jordan, you were looking.
Yeah,
I
sometimes
understand.
it even falls down. See that? And you could actually have the coin float back up to the other hand.
Okay, see.
What the heck?
How does gravity work in your house? That's crazy.
Thanks.
So give us. So you're going to be Masters of Illusion. Can you give us a little hint at what we may see?
All kinds of stuff. It's a beautiful show because they have close-up magic, large stage illusions. I've seen some of the segments that are going to be on this episode coming up on the 18th, but it's a nice blend of stuff. So I'm doing a close-up effect there on the table, and then I know there's some illusions, and you'll just have to tune in. There's a lot of good magic.
I've heard about the Magic Castle in LA, and I was actually invited one time. Don't you have to have like a membership or be invited by somebody or?
Yeah, it's a members club, so it's for the magicians, and then they can invite guests to come and enjoy the magic too. So it's kind of this blend of a learning establishment and also a venue to perform. So it's kind of cool.
Okay, so you blew our minds just now. I'm curious, when a magician watches another magician, do you ever get your mind blown as well? Or are you able to figure out what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, it happens less and less often these days, but yeah, it still happens, especially if it's methods or things I'm not familiar with. And at least in the past, because of the cultural differences, you can see a magician from another country and they might have some weird method or something that you haven't really come across, if that makes sense. So it definitely does happen. There's different schools of thought, and sometimes, especially the more you know, you might go down a path and not realize how they're doing something. So I love being fooled, you know, when it still happens. So yeah, totally, it definitely happens.
Okay, so is there a trick that you are feverishly working on? You just haven't quite gotten it all the way, but you're ready, shortly ready to perform it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a trick that I'm doing currently that I'm trying to make better and better. It's where a card essentially is signed and then travels to a place in the room that someone decides.
Whoa.
So making it cleaner, more options, more of it could be anywhere rather than a few places, and having it signed and that sort of thing. So making it a little bit, because I used to do it without it being signed, and then now I've figured out how to do it signed and have it appear in more locations and more instantaneously. So that's something that I've been developing, and hopefully in a few years it'll even be stronger than it is now.
Well, let me just tell you, it sounds cool just as it is.
Exactly. David, we are so excited to see you this Saturday on CW, 8 o'clock, Masters of Illusion. And can't wait to see what you come up with in the future. That whole floating.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, see y'all.
Thanks.